This episode of Eggbusters is brought to you by Earthbound. Earthbound just came out on the Wii Virtual Console a while ago, and I'm finally playing it, and holy baloney, this game is incredible. And it's so good, and it's just amazing. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, welcome to the next episode of Eggbusters. Guess what game we're playing this week? We're playing two games this week, two whole separate games, which means there's a second video coming for you later. Unless you watched that video before watching this video, in which case you already saw it, so there's not an extra one for you. But anyway, we're doing two games, and this is the video dedicated to the game Mega Man X. Mega Man X is part of one of my favorite game genres of all time. It's called the action platformer, and it's just a heaping pile of good time fun. Of course, 2D games on the Super Nintendo usually don't have too many glitches because guess what? People knew how to make games by that point. On the NES, they had no idea. They didn't know what they were doing. On the SNES, yeah, they figured it out a little bit more. Because of that, the first thing we're going to do isn't even a glitch. We're going to go in true Eggbusters fashion and we're going to tackle an Easter egg. Yes, kind of like how we did last week, this Easter egg has to do with a real-life egg, only it doesn't have anything to do with a real-life egg. It does have to do with another Capcom game called Street Fighter, though. The internet says that if you acquire all of Mega Man's power-ups and you beat all of the bosses and then you go to the end of a certain stage and kill yourself multiple times, more times than you have lives, eventually, when you go back up to the same spot that you're meant to kill yourself at, Dr. Light will be waiting there, and guess what he has for you? He has a new power-up, and it allows Mega Man to do the classic Ryu-Ken Hadouken move from the Street Fighters. So, why don't we teach our Mega Man Hadouken? It sounds like a good time. Alright, so for our first Mega Man X entry here, which is actually an Easter egg, not a glitch. We're starting to do that more often now, which is pretty sweet. We have to have everything. All the upgrades, all the bosses defeated. We need every everything in the game. And now there's an easy way to do this. It's called cheating. And you can cheat by putting in a password that goes like this. 44217623. Okay, let's see if that worked. And we should have all of the things. Oh, there's a big scary demon in the middle of the screen. Let's ignore him. We'll just open up Penguin Boy's stage and make sure we have everything. Look at that. Full powered. Okay, so first we have to go on the Armored Armadillo stage and then collect a bunch of lives. Because you need to have at least 6 lives for this, according to the internet. So we'll just kill these bats here until we get the lives that we need. A life! Let's kill that big bat, because he... Oh, give me another life! That's 2! Give me 3. No, 3. I'm gonna keep killing that big bat, because he seems to know where the lives are at. There's another one! Hooray! Take that! 5. What are we at? 9? Let's go to 10. There we go. Oh, you can't get above 9, so I guess we're stuck with 9. This game is pretty cool. Yes, it really is. Eggbusters is canceled. I'm doing an R&B album about Eggbusters. So now you gotta ride this cart, which is gonna shoot off the end of a giant ledge at the end here. And when it does, you gotta jump off of it when it's really, really high, and then get to the top. I'll show you. You'll see in a second. So it's gonna go, whoa, we're flying. Oh, I messed up. All we have to do, easy peasy, dash jump, and then get up here like this, right? Okay, so that's what you do. You grab that little thing, then you're up here. So, now what? We gotta fall off the pit and die. Ready? Bye, Mega Cruel World. And there goes Mega Man. And we gotta do this a whole buttload of times, so bear with me as we try this one out. Ah, no! That guy almost killed me. Alright, we got it again. And off we go! I don't know how many times we have to do this, but we gotta do it a lot. Made it! Perfect. And off we go again. And eventually, one of these times, what's going to happen is there's going to be a capsule up there, an upgrade capsule, and then we'll upgrade, and then we'll be able to be Ken from Street Fighter. And by Ken, I mean we'll be able to do the Hadouken. There it is! That was really fast. That was only like the 4th time. I give you a special present. Thanks, Dad. Now enter the capsule, please. Ready, you guys? Alright, here we go. It's time for Hadouken. I don't know how to activate it, but we're going to see. My fists got all bright. Hi. Hey! And he made a little noise! No, do it again, do it again. Do it again, Mega Man. You didn't do it. How do I Hadouken? Oh, that's really hilarious. To do the Hadouken, you have to push down, and then right, and then shoot really fast. So down, right, shoot. Just like... Or down, left, shoot, as it were. Well, there you go. Just like in Street Fighter. That is so cool. That is so cool. Alright, let's take it into another stage and see what it does.
Alright, let's go to Final Boss Man. We'll just try and kill a couple enemies here.
Yeah, kills him in one hit. Look at that. Ready? Take that, jerk. Hadouken. No. Do the Hadouken. Ah, you have to have full health to use the Hadouken. I guess that's pretty cool though. So there's your Hadouken junk. I can probably use it again. Yep. That's adorable. Hadouken. Hadouken. At the end of the day, there's another confirmed Easter egg for you. Actually, not another. It's the first confirmed Easter egg we've ever had, because a stupid Twilight Princess one didn't work. It's as confirmed as the heels of my feet. It's just, that's what it is. It exists. Unless I don't exist. Unless I don't. Then this doesn't either. The second thing we're doing today is actually a glitch. It says that if you go on to Flame Elephant, what's his name? Mammoth. It says that if you go into Flame Mammoth's stage, it's hard to say. If you go into his stage, you can find a certain area that's spitting out all of these machine parts, and if you climb on top of one of these machine parts, you can go up into the pipe it came out and walk across the ceiling and get to a place that doesn't actually exist. And after you get to that place, things start glitching all crazy and doing weirdo, crazy stuff, so it might be kind of like the Mega Man 2 glitch we did last season. Let's take a look. Alright, now in this one, it doesn't matter how far you are in the game. All you have to do is go to this dude's stage, who I think is the big elephant man. Like Flame Mammoth or something. And we gotta find some conveyor belts. So let's take... Oh, there's a conveyor belt. Well, lovely. And we have to wait for like a fish head to come out of it, I think it said. Yeah, one of those. I think that's what it is. If you jump on one of the fish heads, you can wall jump into the pipe that he's coming out of there. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Oh yeah, just like that. And then you can get on the ceiling, which is pretty easy. Now, it says just keep walking to the right, and eventually some crazy things will happen. Obviously, if you go over that, you'll fall out. So, don't let that happen. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna hop up here, keep walking to the right. Jump over any of the pipes there. Jump. You can see my... Oh, came down. My Brad. Back up. Keep following it to the right here. Now, this is where things will probably get interesting, because look. We're just past the edge of the stage. And there's a lonely room that someone must have put there. A little bit of a couple of blocks. And what have we here? Can I wall jump over what's going on here? Oh, I can! Oh, golly gee! Am I gonna fall? Oh, yes! Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Let's try it again. So basically, keep walking to the goddamn right. And then you hit this, which is a wall, but you can wall jump up the wall and eventually get over it, which is sweet. But then you fall. Let's carefully. Keep walking. There we are. So then you can fall here. Oh, I can break these. Is that right? Keep breaking. Whoa, I'm in a little room. Go up, Mega Man. I guess I can't. Is there anything over here? There's something! There's an extra life! They must have known that this was here then if they put an extra life over there. Let's be real. I'm going to try and dash jump to it. Alright, let's try and dash. Dash jump! Boom! Got it! Whoa, I'm getting hurt. By nothing? Yeah, I'm getting hurt by nothing. What's going on? Let's try and jump to this platform. Still getting hurt by nothing? Yes. But oddly enough, they decided to put a health item there. No! Okay, cool. Where am I? Why is the background all scary and green? Well, now I'm not getting hurt anymore. Alright, let's keep following. This kind of looks like another part of the level, actually. It is another part of the level. Yeah, I remember this part. This is like a normal part of the level. I'll keep following it just for a bit. Yeah, so this is all normal. I'm gonna go back. Crazy area is still crazy. No, it's not. Huh. Alright, so now the background isn't normally green. If we did a side-by-side with what the background was when it turned back to normal, that's not what it would look like. But I got a 1-up. So normally, wait a second. I blew up invisible enemies. Okay, so maybe those invisible enemies are the axe boys that we found earlier. Curious. Golly, that's curious. Oh, there's one up somewhere. Where? Where? I know you're here. Actually, homing missiles. No, those aren't homing missiles. Here we go. Because now we can kind of pick out where they are. So there's one down there. Now he's dead. Can I jump down there? Look at that! Let's shoot some homing missiles to try and... There's one up there now. It's like I'm getting chased by demons. I'm just on the bottom. Oh! And now I'm dead. Okay, so the floor just abruptly stops at some point there. Who's hitting me now? Oh, the guy who was down there. Oh, can't go off that edge. Okay, well, golly gee, that's curious. That's quite curious. Well, your conclusion on that one is certifiably confirmed, and it's a dang cool one. There's probably like something else you could figure out, but I imagine it would take like several hours of trial and error before we actually like learned one small new thing about it. So I'll leave that up to you guys, but there's your beginning of everything. If you want to do it yourself, you can. It's pretty easy. You should probably get the dash though before doing it, just because it allows you to move a little bit farther. And having those homing missiles definitely isn't a hindrance either. But it's not necessary. You could feasibly do it without that stuff. You just wouldn't be able to get as far. Thanks for watching this episode of Eggbusters. If you haven't seen the other one from this week, which is DuckTales Remaster, I highly recommend you do that. It's kind of a mini episode, but it's still pretty cool. If you want to suggest a game or a glitch to do, please private message me on the YouTube. I like doing it that way because then I can keep them all in one place and it's easier for me to do. Or, of course, you can leave a comment. If you want to somehow get in contact with me for something, please do so via Twitter. That's the best way to do it. And if you want to you need more Austin, if you just need more of me every week, you can catch me on a podcast I do called Here's a Podcast. It's all about video games, Nintendo games, primarily. So if you like Nintendo, you like just video games, check me out there. Details for all of that in the description if you missed it. And if you don't give two craps, you just want to watch some Eggbusters, that's fine. Stay tuned for next week. Please be nice to each other in the comments, and I'll see you later, maybe in a few minutes if you watch DuckTales. Well, this is kind of cheap.